Chris, any updates on Anthony Edwards' hamstring at this point? Nothing new.
Nope.
Okay. Julius Randle was able to get going so early in the first quarter. He was like 5 for 5 in the first and then kind of kept that through. How did you guys kind of rely on his offense throughout this game?
I mean, it was outstanding. I mean, we just put the ball in his hands and felt confident he was going to get a clean look. Put a lot of pressure on the middle of their defense, and just kind of was like a calm place to go, So.
Third quarter, you were able to hold the Pacers to 17. How did you see some changes in the defense as you had talked about before the game?
Yeah, I thought Mike set the tone. He extended the pressure. That was good. I thought we started the third quarter a little bit loose, so had to tighten them up. We did a good job. We fouled a bunch, but we did a really good job of kind of sitting on their dominant hand at that point and being a little bit more physical. We were able to control the glass too. We didn't really do a good job of keeping them to one shot in the first half. When we played good defense in the first half, they got a lot of cheap buckets on second chance points.
Chris, double from Nas, and then it seemed like at the start of the fourth especially was big just to get some of that scoring going.
Yeah, it was good to see, But I thought he got himself into the game by just playing super hard and making some dirty plays out there on the glass, and just kind of wasn't always pretty, but it was really good performance by him, and we needed it, and he needed it too. So.
And then Rudy's presence, especially on the glass, is that Rudy you need.
Great job of rebounding, going getting that ball in the air, which is what we've been really wanting and needing from him. So.
Speaking of dirty plays, Jalen, matched up hard against Siakam.
Yeah.
It seems like you can really play him point guard to 6'11".
Yeah. He does a great job of getting up under people, and sometimes, those skilled combo forward guys with great size. Sometimes the best thing to do is put smaller guys on them to take away their space.
Do you think that the scrappiness you guys showed in the third quarter? That seems to be what's missing when you guys don't play right.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's got to be. That's what we just told the team. It was all the little plays. It was the scrappy plays. It was all those plays were the ones that kind of either turned the game or kept us in the game when we were down slightly. So,
Ant goes out early. You come out with the win. Is this a game where, especially early in the season, where being familiar with each other, having that continuity shows up, and the ability to adjust when that happens early in a game?
Yeah, I think. Possibly. I don't know. I think we got a lot of experienced guys out there who stepped up. Julius certainly had it going even before Ant got out, but he was able to keep it going. Again, we have a ton of experienced guys that we were able to play. So,
Chris, you talked before the season about clutch time being a point of emphasis for this team this year. I know it's not traditional because you don't have Ant out there, but what did you think worked late in the game tonight?
Yeah, just obviously directing the ball to Julius for sure. Putting him in pick and roll as the handler was good. I thought he did a really good job of getting to his spot. Finding him in kind of ISO situations with the pathway to the rim. Just trying to play through him as much as we possibly can. So.
And then Terrence Shannon Jr. didn't play in the second half.
I thought Dante was like really key for us out there, and I know he can play in long runs, and so I knew I wanted to play Jalen a bit more there. But yeah, he'll be back. This is what's going to be for these guys. Yeah. I think it's, we got to get back to playing with some level of physicality on the ball. I think winning the first dribble, you hear me talk about it all the time. And so many teams now, or if you give them a runway and they get their head down and their shoulder on you, it's really hard to stop them the further they get down the floor. So if you don't win right there at the point of attack, and I think, we're trying to play all of our defense too deep in the paint, and we got to do a better job of playing it up the floor. So
is that what's required to actually
play impactful defense, I guess.
Yeah, because so much of the league right now is spread you out and drive you, spread you out and drive you. So if you can't stop that, then you're in the chain reaction of so.
In the second half, you had either Mike Conley or Bones Highland on the court the entire time. What did you like about tonight having a more of a true point guard out there the entire time?
Yeah, well, it's never been our intention to not play without one for long periods of time. They gave us great organization. I thought you saw Mike's steadiness. You found Rudy on the late roll dunk. Those are things that just are so natural to him. I thought Bones did a really good job. We need him to be even a little bit more aggressive, looking for a shot. I think he's got shot opportunities that he's turning down. But he did a really good job of running the show for the most part too. So.